have some breaking news to bring you. A Bay Area mother being charged for the drowning death of her 2-year-old son.
And Paul Mueller joins us live from the Sheriff's Department in Newport Richey, where they just wrapped up a press conference on this tragic case. Paul?
You know what, Stacey and Josh, this truly is a sad story. The mother arrested this morning in connection with the drowning death of her 2-year-old toddler. And what's worse, the sheriff says, well, he says the sheriff says he could have been prevented. I want to go ahead and show you a mugshot of the mother from this morning. She's Roxanne Potts, and the sheriff says she neglected that child for quite some time. Well, that night, the night he went missing, she was smoking a cigarette when the toddler got out of the house. Let's take a look at this little boy. He's 2-year-old Clayton Foskey, less than 4 feet tall, about 40 pounds. He walked right out the family's unlocked front door that night late last month. His mother didn't notice he was gone until 9 minutes later, and that's when she called 911. I want to go ahead and show you some of the search video from that night. It was not only deputies and investigators and canines from the ground, but also a community really coming together searching for Clayton. I spoke with many people that night who had never even met the child before, but they told me they felt compelled to come out and search. Then the sad news, 4 hours later, they found footprints that led up to the pond just 150 yards away from the house. The boy found in just 4 feet of water. Now, a short time ago, I asked the sheriff how long the neglect went on. Take a listen to what he had to say.
This is clearly a case of neglect. This isn't something where somebody one time, had, possibly fallen asleep and the kid gets out. This is something that has a repeated pattern.
All right, back live here at the sheriff's office tonight. The mother, Roxanne Potts, arrested by deputies early this morning and again charged with 1 count of child neglect. And right now she's being held at the Pasco County Jail. Stacey.
Paul, I heard you ask this question during the press conference. Did the family have contact before with DCF, and was there a failure in that system, perhaps?
That's a question that a lot of people are asking. And because of confidentiality laws with DCF, the sheriff really couldn't get into very much information at all. But we have confirmed that the family has had several run-ins with DCF, that both the mother and the boyfriend have been arrested. And Clayton has 2 younger siblings. And all the sheriff could say about them, that tonight they are safe. Stacey.
All right, Paul Mueller reporting live from Newport Richey. Such a sad story. Thanks, Paul.